Hello. Welcome to my expensively appointed hotel room overlooking a busy street in our nation's capital. That would be Washington, D.C., in case you forgot. Now, why am I in Washington, D.C.? I am here. I was here. I came. I saw. I marched. That's right. I took part in the March for Life, the 2025 March for Life. It was the first time that I've ever participated in that activity, even though it's something I've sort of thought about, that it would be neat to do. But something this year in me just pushed me to do it. Now, I'm not saying this to hint that I want anybody to give me any particular kind of greeting or salutation, but rather because it is related to the activity that I participated in today in a rather personal way. That is to say, tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow I turn 54 years old. I know I don't look a day over 52. It must be shocking to think I'm actually 54, but believe it or not, there you have it. So this year, I don't know what it was, something in me thought, this is the year to go. This is the year to take part in this march. I don't have a great opinion of activism, quote unquote. I tend to think most of it's performative. But that said, here I was today, performatively performing for a good cause, for what I believe to be a good cause anyway, for what I believe to be the cause, the uber cause, the cause of causes. Now, it was interesting, to say the least, that I made it here at all. And I go into some detail about this in my latest piece on Substack, because the flights that were leaving Savannah were getting canceled left and right. And I didn't know this. What I did know was that we had Winter Storm Enzo, which smacked the entire southeast, including Savannah, Georgia, which is a city that rarely gets snow. The last time I thought it was 2017, but now apparently it was 2018. Still 7 years ago, and snow is basically like that. It's like real snow. Snow that coats the ground and stuff. That's like a every decade kind of phenomenon. And so Winter Storm Enzo came through. It came through on Tuesday night. By Wednesday, it was, the snow was on the ground, but the storm had passed. And I thought I was in the clear. I thought everything was going to be fine with my flight. I even got a notice, to pre-board online, which I did. But when I actually made it to the airport, I found out that all flights were likely being canceled or pushed back significantly. And I had a very small window of time. I had an event I needed to get to at a particular time. This was not something I could put off. And I go into more detail about this in my Substack piece. All kinds of things happened. It was rather like the 80s John Hughes comedy hit, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Also, the far lesser known, but I think also very funny, I would say even funnier, Due Date with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. In both of those movies, you have a straight-laced guy, a sort of uptight, straight-laced guy, whose travel plans get scotched, and he has to be home by a certain time. But weather and other things are causing him to not be able to get there the way that he wanted to get there. So he finds himself in both these movies. He finds himself traveling with this fat, annoying, well-meaning but annoying guy. And my journeys yesterday had everything but the fat but well-meaning, annoying guy. I was sort of a combination of the two. Because I'm a little. I'd like to be lighter than I am, but I was also uptight and and annoyed at everything, all the curveballs I was being thrown by fate. And I even wondered, does God even want me to be here? This is a cause that I believe is really important and something I felt drawn to be able to make it to this year. But anyway, suffice to say, I found my way by hook and by crook, or just by train. I took the Amtrak train, the Silver Meteor, which goes up the eastern seaboard. Took it, made it here, and it turns out I'm the only one from Savannah that made it. There were others who were planning to come, including the Bishop of the Diocese of Savannah. He was supposed to be here, and some others from Savannah were supposed to be here, and they were not able to make it, for the same reason that I was almost not able to make it. But I found a way, a passage opened, and I walked through. And again, you can read more about that, all of my crazy misadventures and all of my metaphysical musings concerning these ordeals. You can read all about that in my latest Substack entry. Although I'll be updating my Substack soon. But I got here, and now I want to talk a little bit about the march itself. First of all, I was able to find others from the Diocese of Savannah.